welcome. This is Les from Wooden Ship's Inner Journeys. Thanks for finding my channel, for checking it out. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. If you're new, welcome. My channel is all about giving you advice to help you keep true to your path. We do stumble, take a wrong turn. So this is advice from Spirit to help you get on track and to help you find enjoyment to stay true to your path. This reading is for our Wednesday Whisper. So this is a little advice from Spirit to get you over the middle of the week slump or hump, and also then to give us something special. Okay, we're in the middle of the week, need something to really, get our fire going again, something fun and interesting to get us going into the weekend. So as I was meditating for this week, just the trees came through. So I found my beautiful little tree here to have in the background. So the trees want to connect to all of us this Wednesday. So I pulled the Celtic Tree Ogham, because the Celtics were so totally connected to the trees. There's 25 of them that have deep divination meanings, deep ancient meanings. And so as the center of our reading, okay, which Celtic tree would like to start off why the trees want to connect with us on this Wednesday? And the one that came up was broom. It's called nettle. And it's more of a bush. It's a yellow, tall, thin bush things that grows kind of in swampy lands. It's beautiful, sunshiny. I think it was used for fodder for the cattle and for their farm animals. But it's also about like the reeds that form, that grow cattails along the edge of the rivers. So it was also used to make brooms, and that's why it's one reason it's called broom. All these stalks, these little fibers, broom corn, were used to make brooms, which leads us to cleaning. So this is getting into spring cleaning, is right around the corner. So for this week, and with the trees calling to us, it's something about connecting to releasing, to letting go, to cleanse something. So what comes to mind is maybe go out into the woods, take a walk, find some branch that has fallen from a tree, which really calls to you, something interesting, and then go and see if you can find some of these reeds. I know as I take my winter walks, there's plenty of them all over the place. They're this beautiful, straw color, and grab yourself a bunch of those and make your own special broom. And use it, maybe symbolically take it and sweep around your house, kind of make a circle around it and cleanse. So this might be a fun activity for Wednesday into the weekend to make this special broom for you. Also, if you hang a broom up over your door jamb, that's protection to keep any negative energies out and keep your happiness in. Also too, when you make these special brooms, you could hang them on your wall, and traditionally you hang it with the broom stalks hanging upwards, but I have a collection of brooms, so you can hang them anywhere you want, but just maybe this is a special one and you want to use it for special reasons. So a little interesting thing that you might like to try this Wednesday to make your own little broom. You can make it large or big, whatever you like. Also too, the broom represents inner journeys. So besides going out into nature to collect those items to make your own broom, you can also then take it for a ride. Get yourself settled with your broom in your hands, and have the intention to have a fun journey with your broom, see where it wants to take you, and take a visualization journey and see where your broom takes you. So that's quite fun for this Wednesday. Then I went to my favorite witches oracle cards, and this is about special tools of a witch or a shaman to use during this time. And so what came up was the horn god, life force. So we are really connecting out in nature to life force. There's this horned god with the antlers of the deer. He's got, I know this is a special kind of a necklace that the Vikings use. We got the wisdom of the adder snake. There's pentagrams in the sky. He's sitting on a beautiful tree, which makes me feel like it's an oak tree. So it is about going and just melding with nature. So as you're doing your little journey to go find your broom, meld with nature. Really listen, really feel into the life force. The numbers are 33, which is 2 3s, spiritual number, synchronicity, and also celebration. Celebrate. So really go out, see if you can go for a walk on Wednesday, or into the weekend, and take that walk and find your broom elements. When I was first drew this card, I saw the antlers, so it did. And maybe watch for a deer. There may be a deer. When a deer crosses your path, the deer is always appearing there because it's reminding you to nurture yourself. So maybe on Wednesday you need a little extra nurturing. If you see a deer, thank it for coming by you. Hopefully it doesn't hit you. I once had a deer come to me, ran right into my car. Okay, I got the message. I need to take time and nurture myself a little more. So in regards to the deer, then I have a set of runes that are out of deer antler tips from Louisiana. I think this is the white deer. And the rune that is carved on this is Wunyo. And Wunyo is all about joy. So that deer is going to bring some sense of joy. I mean, you see them and they are beautiful. They are just such gentle, beautiful, especially if you see the males with the beautiful antlers. So this is a lovely energy to pay attention to on your nature walk this Wednesday. Then I drew through the trees. These are my runes that are carved into various different trees. So I pulled these to get a little more information. And this one is, this is the sycamore tree, and the rune in there is Dagaz. And Dagaz is all about finding that aha moment. So we are totally looking for something special to watch for in the woods this Wednesday. The synchronicity, that aha moment that kind of changes you a little bit. So watch to see what happens. There could be something out there that's just going to make you really feel. Maybe you'll really get a deep connection to the forest. Maybe you'll find a special tree that's calling to you. Look and see if some tree, the way they call is they just make you kind of zone into them and you want to touch them. So kind of watch and see. Maybe there's some special tree out there that wants to start a relationship with you, that you will go visit them. Then this is a birch branch, and this one is algaes. So algaes is about remaining true to your path, and that's all what this channel is about staying true to the path. So get on the path, stay on your path. When it's going smooth and it's open, that's the right path. So kind of watch as you go on Wednesday and into the week. Look for the more comfortable way to go versus always fighting against it, because maybe the fight, it's not ready to progress. Okay, this is another sycamore branch, and this one has tear on it, and it's the arrow pointing the way to go. It's also the spiritual warrior, about being true to yourself, about feeling your true feelings. So as you're walking in nature, do maybe a little meditation. Really feel into what you want. Where are you going? Where is your path taking you? Are you finding those little moments of bliss? Because bliss is really just in the moment. The past is gone, the future is not here, and so you can only have bliss in this moment, and this moment, and this moment. So enjoy those blissful moments and try to extend them as long as you can. So, and this is in regards to your spirit, your spirituality, what really makes your heart sing, what really connection to spirit, to your inner self, to your higher self, really, really causes you that little bit of excitement. And the last tree that came up, I think this was a pine tree, and this is Ansus. And then Ansus is all about communication. The pine tree is about going up to the top. When you're in a forest of pine trees, it just rows everywhere. So like, which way to go? Which way should I go? So it's crawling up to the top of the trees, the very, very top, kind of like Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, where I think, was it not Frodo? Who's the other one? I can't think of his name now. He goes up to the top and he sees Bilbo. I couldn't remember him. Bilbo goes to the top, and then he can see forever, and then you can see where you need to go. So this is with communication. Look different places for your information. The internet's fantastic. YouTube's fantastic. Books are great. People are wonderful. So get a little more information. Something, find one thing. Like I saw the beautiful horns here, made me move to get this rune with the deer antler. So that's the way. One thing sparks the other to move you forward. This is, these are, what are these? These are spirit, sacred nature's whispers cards. And the one that came up said, be your best self always, a number 2 and a 4. And this is, looks like a mermaid swimming on a seahorse. So this is kind of, and down below looks like the forest on the bottom of the sea. So there's a forest everywhere, that little bit of nature. So this is beautiful. Be your best self always at the moment. 2 is about finding balance, making choices. Well, 2 is about making the choices, and 4 is then getting balance from the choices. So, and this almost makes me feel like the broom, hopping on your broom and taking a journey. Maybe you want to take a journey on a seahorse, a little visualization journey. Okay, fun stuff for Wednesday. And last, I have 4 tarot cards. These are my tree spirit cards. And let's kind of see what the tarot has to lead us into this Wednesday. The first card that came up was the Ten of Swords. And so the Ten of Swords is about your mental attitude, and 10 is completion. So this is like your end of your rope. Okay, I've done it. That's enough. I'm done. So it's about the time to release. Just let it go. If it's not working, let it go. If you don't feel good about it, let it go. So within this reading for Wednesday, let it go and go out into the woods. Go out and find your broom. Make your broom start something new. So this is nice. This is, there could be sadness. Let it go. If it's in the past, let it go. Then the next card that came up was 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And the 5 of Pentacles is about like being frozen. It's a challenge. It's the halfway point. Pentacles is about your physical world, your wealth, things you do, your work, your craft. So a little bit of a challenge. The Pentacles are all frozen in this river, but it's in reverse. So maybe this is the time that spring is coming, the river is unfreezing, and you're going to get over the challenge. Whatever it is in the physical world, your work, your craft, your things you like to do, it's ready to defrost. It's ready to figure out what was been kind of the stagnant, the stalemate, the frozenness of it, and it is ready to thaw and let you move forward. The next card that came up was the 8 of Cups, and this is beautiful. Right after the thawing of what was stuck, it's choices. It's lots of choices, and cups is love and happiness. So this is the choices. There's many cups to choose from. Okay, and a beautiful crescent moon there with a dark moon behind. So it's okay, time to make some choices. What do you really want to do? And then we finish up with a beautiful card, the Moon. It's number 18. 1 and 8 is 9, completions. Okay, so the Moon is all about your emotions and how you feel. Mystery, kind of magic, kind of the excitement. Like it's a ghost story. It's a little spooky, but it's kind of fun. A good spooky story. Maybe one from the 60s and the 50s, not the ones that are now where they're just nasty. We want something fun and exciting. So there's a little mystery. There's a little something cool coming this day. Look at the moon. Think of the moon. Let your emotions out. And just look for the magic. Look for the magic as you look for that special branch, the special reeds to make your broom, to go into nature and to take that journey and to really have a wonderful Wednesday Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then into a beautiful weekend. Well, I hope this was fun, and it will be fun for you. Leave me some comments. Let me know how it goes for you. I love a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I will see you next Wednesday. Take care.